No notes on the outfit today.
Oh.
Well,
Great.
none yet.
Yeah, we'll see if something comes to mind.
I mean, you must like my clothes a little bit because you are wearing my hat.
Oh, yeah. I thought, hey, Polo's back. How long have you had this hat? Did a boy give you this hat?
What was his name?
Are you being serious?
Yes.
I freaking do it.
It was my brother.
Oh, God. Do you have an item of clothing that a boyfriend gave you?
No.
Was that a crazy thought? Katie recently told me you went through your phone and like deleted your contacts of like ex-boyfriends.
Not recently. Like before we got married, I
feel like you told me about it semi-recently, but before we got married, you thought it's time to get rid of these guys.
Yeah, why would I need their phone numbers?
I guess, I mean, that's nice, but I don't know. I don't think a lot of people do that, right? Did you do that?
I mean, you probably didn't have that many numbers in there. So.
Yeah, so she's like, took me a whole week.
Yeah, it's a nice gesture. I don't know how common that is, though.
Yeah, I guess
I mean, recently Thomas accidentally FaceTimed someone from my contact list. Thankfully, it was Lucas.
That's a good point. Lucas
but
O'Neill.
Like that, I mean,
see him on the relatable tour. That's true. I guess I need to let me scroll there. Okay, Allison Barr. Need to delete that. Sarah Tinder. Y'all ever save contacts like that?
Yeah.
Guy, Brian, sports bar hat.
All my babysitters are like name dash babysitter.
Oh yeah, Chris Plummer.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
That's his last name. If you can't convince me otherwise.
This is pretty embarrassing, but mine are John Pickleball or Gay Andrew Pickleball, Black Andrew Pickleball.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta have to throw a couple adjectives in there.
100%.
A funny one is my.
You want to answer the wrong Black Andrew? Like, hey Andrew.
There he is.
Like, why are you talking to me like that? Oh, I thought I had Gay Andrew. There he is.
Do you ever get sent someone's contact that's like that, and then you just save it? Like my lady that does my facials, someone sent me that contact years ago.
Yeah, here's her phone number.
And it was she had labeled it like eyebrows. Like that's who did her eyebrows.
That's just her name.
So now it's like her name
Amber eyebrows.
And not until we were talking about it right now did I realize that's what it says. Because it's just been like that.
You're just like, oh yeah, that's just what I call her. That's no big
we
deal.
need to go back to that. Back in the day, that's, you were named Miller. Your last name was Tanner.
Are you talking about hundreds of years ago?
Yeah.
And
we need to go back to that. Your last name should be eyebrows if you do eyebrows.
Yeah.
So what's your last name?
Silly goose. That might be a cultural appropriation, actually.
It's a little
Native
cringe.
American. That's probably a Native American last name.
Mm-hmm.
King's
it's funny.
Jester.
Quick Life Hacks is one of my contacts. That was probably the guy that ran an Instagram meme page called Quick Life Hacks.
Why would I need to know his name?
Yeah. Who knows who he is?
You know who I definitely need to delete out of my phone, though, is all of the doctors that I used to work with in my old job. I recently realized they're all still in there. It's like, I should.
And it's like tempting to hit them up. So you need to like delete them.
Yeah. That's kind of the situation. Yeah.
I have tour director Jess. You ever work with a Jess on tour? Who's
tour director Jess? Did you do another tour I don't know about? Congrats, man.
I was in the Marines. And I just kept it to myself.
Yeah. 2 tours. Dude, I've got some crazy one. Tatted Gingy. Who do you think that is? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you need to erase some of these for sure.
Remember when Derek let me borrow his SD card and then I lost him in an Uber in Florida? I just found this guy. His name was Diomedes, remember? And it says Diomedes actual phone. So I guess there was maybe some confusion on what's his real and fake phone. So Diomedes actual phone is still in my phone number. So thank goodness.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, it's time to clean some of those out.
This just says algebra tutor.
How long has that been in there?
So I think I know what this is. I've never needed an algebra tutor in my life. I am the one who knocks when it comes to algebra tutoring. What it was is I went through a phase where I was messing with people who did Craigslist ads. I think that's what that was. So I should probably delete that one.
Group me bacon strips. I have no like gun to my head. I couldn't even remotely tell you what that would be.
You know what I love too is you can always tell this is straight from high school or even middle school. Just Just Anna. ANA.
ANA.
Yeah.
Hey.
Who is that?
Probably spelled wrong.
Yeah. I wasn't smart enough to know how to spell Anna. That's how young I was.
But funny lip readings. I know someone over there, I guess. Remember how big that was?
Bad lip readings or whatever it was. That was a big deal on early YouTube.
That was mind-blowing 15 years ago. Mind-blowing entertainment.
This is actually kind of fun to look at your context. This says, apparently Betsy. Apparently, maybe it was confusion. I thought I had her phone number. I guess this is her phone number. And I saved it as, apparently it's Betsy's. This is great. I used to not take this seriously at all.
Katie can't join the fun. She got rid of all hers.
Yeah, you don't have anything, Katie?
I mean, I'm sure I do, but...
Wow. Back when I was getting recruited to play Division III basketball, we've got Williams Baptist College.
Oh, they're calling... You're just hanging out with friends. Oh, they're calling me again.
Sorry,
it's
WBC.
We need a point guard.
Hey, our other point guard is going to try to take science more seriously, so he can't be on the team part-time. Yeah. Would you want to join?
And then the other recruit we had, his parents did. They put their foot down. He's not allowed to come. He has to stay home.
So we'll take you.
It's a fun game. How many contacts do you have? I bet you got it.
You go to the bottom, don't you?
Very bottom.
2,600.
Wow.
Wow. There's no way. I only have.
Oh no, I have
1,024.
I have 1,000. Hang on, we need to start getting people's numbers again.
You guys don't have moms or dads for kids, like parents?
No, we're not there yet.
We've gotten to that.
Braden's dad.
Oh, then that's the next level. Yep. Yeah. Braden's dad.
Yeah, we're not quite there.
Gym, dad, school. Well, we're back with correct opinions. Great to hear from y'all. Thanks for all the love on the road. Hope you're having a great end to the year. We got a fun one today. Not only is it us talking, which is the best.
It's us.
We also have very famous and successful comedian Anjelah Johnson on.
Yeah.
And so thanks for coming on.
If you don't know who that is, I bet you actually do. You just know her from a long time ago.
She's been doing it a long time.
Yeah.
She was on MADtv, right?
Like if you're a millennial, guy or girl, you've quoted Anjelah Johnson. You just know her as Bon Qui Qui.
Bon Qui Qui was, the big claim to fame. And then she has Netflix special. She's selling out shows. She's doing it.
Yeah.
So we have her, us. Please like, subscribe, and let's do it. Roll music. Correct opinions. Correct opinions. What's up, Super Recties? Very quickly, right before you go to bed, I had to tell you. I said, Derek, we got to get this out to the people. We're running a big extended Cyber Monday, Cyber Tuesday, Cyber Wednesday sale on the Patreon. Half off.
Oh.
So go to patreon.com/Trey Kennedy. Use code HALFOFF, one word. HALFOFF. Half off to get into the Patreon. You get access to all the content on there. Plus, you get entered into our big giveaway we're doing where one lucky Super Recti will win free Basic Sellers wine, free Friday pickleball paddles, free tickets to my tour, and come on a Patreon episode of the podcast. Patreon.com/Trey Kennedy. Use code HALFOFF for 50% off. Enjoy today's episode. No, I mentioned your outfit because I do meet people on the road. They go, tell Katie I always love her outfits. People that said that.
Wow. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate, because I'm not getting a lot of confidence here at home. So I do appreciate the outside confidence. And thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was nice. People do. They're like, where is she here?
Just to see my outfit?
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Rachel and I were out of town this weekend. Pickleball tournament. It's the World Championships. A lot of people there. Big deal. And Rachel brought so many potential outfits to maybe wear, which I don't understand. I'm like, just pick it out when you're at home and then you don't have to decide. It's so, that morning, we're trying to get out the door. She still can't decide on her outfit. I'm like, I don't think it matters that much. Boy, was I wrong. She got stopped that afternoon, like amongst the fanfare. This woman from like Pickleball Magazine was like, I absolutely love your outfit. I would love to feature you on Best Dressed of the Pickleball World Championships.
It does matter.
We all couldn't believe it.
Wow.
She was like, no, Rachel hired her or something.
It was so funny because like when we get in a pickleball environment like that, I'm the one getting stopped every 10 feet. And this woman like has no idea who I am. Is like, excuse me, miss, I have to talk to you. Like this jacket, this dress. I want to feature you on Pickleball Magazine.
And it has nothing to do with that you're the only woman under 30 here. It's the outfit. That's
so it does matter.
It does matter.
It does.
You never know when you're going to get stopped to be in a publication.
And magazines are at an all-time high.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people are
we
looking
subscribe
at
to that magazine. I can't wait to see her on it.
Oh, yeah. We will never see that photo she took of her on her phone in harsh lighting. It's going to be a great picture.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it was
honestly,
just an iPhone pic.
My dad
That's
might
what's
get
in the
that
magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you think he has it?
I mean, I don't. He
Very
might.
possible.
He loves pickleball. He might.
He's still doing it.
Oh yeah.
Is all his Christmas gifts going to be pickles bowls?
Maybe. Yeah.
What do you call? Because you don't want to be late for your game. What do you call that? A pee time?
Yeah. That's what. Yeah.
That's the. Yeah.
I'm trying to get that started.
Was the pee time?
Yeah. What time's my pee time? That's a big thing.
Did you win?
Actually, did. Yeah, I won gold.
Sick.
Because that's what Rachel was like when she was told she was.
4.5?
Yeah, when she was told she was best dressed. Rachel was like, "That's my gold medal."
Are you inching up to 5.0?
I guess I have to now. Yeah.
Is that the highest level?
It's the top of the amateurs.
It's like a video game. Once you beat each, I mean, you just kind of go up the next
level.
level.
It's like I beat the campaign mode on 4.5, so I'll wait for the next version to come out. Hopefully, it's harder.
Mm-hmm.
So above 5 is pro.
Yes.
Do you want to be pro?
I don't think I think my ceiling. I'm getting pretty close to my ceiling, and it's not
a
the
big
pro
jump.
level.
Yeah.
I didn't play college tennis, so I'm close to the end.
Is every single pro played like tennis growing up?
Basically,
yeah.
Or you're like a Division I athlete in these other two sports where you're just unbelievably coordinated and athletic. Where like
it's crazy how it translates. I remember playing ping pong in college. I'm like, how are you so good? Like I played tennis growing up.
It's like, well, that's
that's different, but it does translate. It's
it is
wild.
Fun. The ping pong thing, especially.
Where it's like your buddy, you're like, dude, this guy can barely dribble a basketball. He's terrible at ping pong. And then you get him on a soccer field. You're like, oh, he is athletic.
It's just all on his legs.
He's just never tried to be good with his hands. So true. This one on the soccer field. Mm-hmm. Something different. She comes out. I've only seen it once.
You ever tried kicking field goals? Because that translates.
Start speaking Spanish. Yeah.
Vamos!
She's up in, Sweet Katie's up in my face. Poke!
No, I never did try that.
Now that could be a little fun Patreon. I'd like to see that. You guys going head to head in some field goal kicking.
We should go one-on-one soccer.
Yeah. I mean, we tried that. You're decent.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. Because you played JV soccer, right?
I did. Yeah, I was on the JV soccer team.
Yeah.
Someone's got to be on the JV soccer team.
Someone's got to be.
Yeah.
Might as well be you.
Might as well.
I was moral support. I was a personality play.
Did you
Make
actually
practice more fun? Yeah.
Did you actually play?
No.
Okay.
I would actually.
Someone's got to sit on the bench.
There was a game. It was purely just for fun. There's a game. I got in a game once, and you talk about. I was always pretty decent at sports, but you play a sport you've never played before, and they're like, we were getting whooped, so a coach put me in at the end, and I was just like, dude, I don't know. It's like if you played football and you're like, I'm not sure if I'm on offense or defense. Like I was just like running around, like, what do I do?
Am I guarding you or are you guarding me?
Yeah, I go, do I like man up? Like, and so I was like, I'm never getting in this game again. This is awful. And
you probably looked like you were like in like the under 4 soccer, just kind of like running around.
Yeah,
chase the ball.
So we had like a game in another city, and you're not allowed to get in the game if you don't have shin guards on.
Right.
That's something I learned.
Oh.
And so I remember we were like packing up my car, and I go, oh, my shin guards. Oops, forgot them. And I got on the team bus.
Wow.
So I just knew I wouldn't play.
Dude, every now and then that
I forgot them, coach. Sorry.
That offense defense thing would happen in like basketball, even like the high school level. I feel like a guy would get turned around. We're doing an inbounds play, and like I'm guarding him because I'm on defense, but he's guarding me,
like,
and it's like very uncomfortable. I'm like
telling him like, you're like,
hey,
whoa.
Hey, I'm not gonna make a big deal about it, but you're on offense right now. You're kind of freaking me out that your arms like it's weird. It's unnatural.
And it's almost like a good strategy.
Yeah,
you're on offense and you don't have the ball. Just like I'm gonna start guarding you, and you're like, dude, I'm done guarding you.
I'm trying to guard you. Don't make it weird, dude. Stop.
Proud to say I never went the wrong way in a basketball game.
Yeah, I think that's a women's basketball thing.
They do. Well, they get turned around.
It's directions.
Yeah. Oh, oops. And you gotta love them for that. They do get more turned around. That happened a lot with our middle school girls team.
Yeah.
Tip off, wrong way. No. And then you got to guard your own team.
And then, 2-0.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I ever went the wrong way in soccer.
That would be soccer.
That would be. You'd have to like.
Hey, why is Ashley guarding our goal?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll try to score anyway.
Yeah. Do you ever consider goalie?
No. Do you
Got some
know
range?
Me?
Yeah.
You think that?
Well, why couldn't you do that? I believe in you.
I am not very aggressive. You have to be like willing to just like dive headfirst into like someone kicking the ball. I was not aggressive enough.
My new soccer fandom is really growing. It's really been a fun. I've never cared about soccer in my life, and it's kind of fun. I watched it during the Vegas weekend, and then that night we had a late show. Which thank you for anyone who came to the 10 p.m. show. I did meet and greets at 12:30 in the morning, and a couple people were like, "Why is the show so late?" I go, I had the same question. So the show before was a magic show, and there was a guy on the show. He like sang while the magician did tricks,
of course,
which was sick. Shin Lim, the magician.
That guy.
Yeah, dude. He won America's Got Talent.
Yeah, he's a big deal.
And it's so cool because he's just doing. I think his main thing is sleight of hand with the cards,
right? And
you're watching it, and you really can't make sense of it, like how. And you just know it was in like slow down cam, he's somehow flicking these cards around.
Okay.
And it's just it's just cool to see someone so good at something. It's like 20,000 hours he's probably spent.
Yeah.
It's like anything. You're playing piano crazy, or like, I'm sure like the top pickleball player, you're just like, I don't know how he's doing this.
Magic's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's always got to be awesome.
And we're just talking about it after, like the little opening bit from the other kind of the opening magician comedian type guy. He was fun. He goes, all right, you ma'am, when were you born? 1989. All right, you right there. When did you get married or something? And she was like 1999. He's like, all right, everyone. He's like, everyone. It's like a group activity. Everyone's putting this in your calculator, times those numbers, and then you, sir, come up here, just eyes closed, press a bunch of numbers. So the guy goes da 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 da, and it's like 12,743,000 da da da. He's like, now add that to it. Everyone get this number, and then it's like 4,174,000 something, where he writes it, and then he flips it upside down, and it spells Shin Lim.
What?
And so Shin. So it's like a 5 and a 4, whatever, and then he announces him on, and we just talked about it after. We're like, I mean, there's clearly some trick where he's reverse engineering to get that number.
Yeah.
But they're like, but how could he possibly have done it? Because I watched the guy put in the random numbers. And so it must be, you know what? I just figured it out.
Well, okay, so I know a trick like this, but he did it with the audience. Like everyone got the same number in the audience.
You know what he did? So it was 3 numbers. He said, when you're born, ma'am. This is my theory. She said 1989. And then the next number, you could tell he kind of was aiming to find his next number, right?
Yeah.
So I bet he's got 20 numbers memorized. Like, I'm going to find someone who's born sometime in the 80s or 90s, right? This is my theory.
Okay.
And so he's probably got that prepared. And then he fishes. He's like, all right, find this number. Boom. He's like, all right, come up here, sir. Eyes closed. Just click. And he probably does a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Where he puts in the exact 12 million, da 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 da. He's like, all right, this is what you always saw him type it in. That's boom, figured it out.
But did everyone in the audience also get the same number? The upside down Shin Lim thing? Or was that just his?
Well, yeah, but he's telling us, just to make it a group activity and probably also to distract us. He's like, so when the guy did the random number, he showed us the random number. He said, "You guys now type it in."
Oh wow!
So it's like we all did it.
That's the next level. Then I don't know how to do that.
Or is there any way can you like block out numbers on your? Did he have some thing where like he blocked out numbers so it was only certain numbers that the guy could even hit? You know?
No, I bet it was a sleight of hand, and he probably
like changed it real quick.
Maybe locked the phone real quick, and then like swipe. And when he's distracting us, he's maybe rehearsed and he typed in the numbers. This is my theory. Okay, now we're talking about it too much, but it was still so sick. But all that to say, one of the guys singing on there is from Sunderland, which is the soccer team I now root for, and he's like, "You follow Sunderland, mate?" With a Mac. He was a big fan, and we talked about that. And then a fan came to a show and brought me like a Sunderland branded thing. So the word's spreading. I'm a soccer guy.
Soccer guy.
Someone listened to the podcast. Yeah, I have.
Wow.
So soccer guy.
The only Sunderland thing you have right now are these like really tiny white shorts that you work out in.
I did. I was like, I'm a fan now, but I buy. Oh, those are cool shorts, and I've only ever bought basketball shorts in my life.
Yeah.
And I learned real quick what soccer shorts are like. I look like I'm wearing. Like Sophies? What were they called?
Like gay Andrew.
Yeah. Sophies, another word?
Yeah.
I got a pair of Sophies, bro. Remember those?
Yeah.
They're like kind of white trash shorts.
Yeah, just cotton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like a napkin or something they were. So yeah, that's me. You guys got any correct opinions today?
I do.
I'll go first.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
My correct opinion is
I'm gonna work on a magic trick in the meantime, just so you know.
Okay, yes, please. My correct opinion is there needs to be a limit to the support group you have at a marathon.
You only get so much.
You only get a maximum of 2 people and no signs.
Oh, no signs.
No signs.
No sign. Listen.
Wow.
Does no one else agree with this? When I see that, I think it's very cringe. They're like, "You can do it. Keep going." I'm like, they're just running.
Well, is it
they're acting like
help them find them in the crowd?
No, I'm saying it's this big, like they cross the finish line and the people post about it. I'm so proud of my baby. 26. They did it. And I'm like, no one cares, right? People do way harder stuff all the time. We don't do support. It's just interesting to me how big marathon, whoever's running big marathon
corp.
they've duped us all. Hey, you pay us, you run around, and it's the greatest thing you've ever accomplished. It's like, hey, okay. You know what? When we had 2 under 2, and we're on week 3 of that, where's our signs? No one gives a crap. They're just like, why'd you do that? Why'd you have 2 under 2? Our life's a marathon.
Our mommies do. They supported us.
No signs. No posts.
No post. Yeah.
You deserve a post. Your friends should have been like, congrats to Katie. She's birthed another kid.
Oh, wow.
She did it.
Wow. Some friends are like that, but like I don't really give off that energy.
No one agrees with this.
So
no one thinks it's silly that because I've done a couple of those race things, and like people are nice, but I did a half Ironman in college, and my parents flew down to see it, and I remember just thinking like, why do you want to do this at all? I'm like, I don't think it's that big a deal. I'm just kind of fun. Which in their defense, it was probably the first time I've ever
tried anything.
I had the first sign that I was maybe gonna not be a total loser.
Oh.
Like we need to.
So they're like, we really need to. Yeah, they're. Oh my gosh, great job. There's part of that, but I was just like, oh, it's almost patronizing me. You finished the marathon, you're in 6 hours, and you're exhausted, and people are like, yes. I'm like, oh, you're embarrassing me.
This is my caveat, is that if you're running one of the big marathons, you have like trained really hard and you're running it pretty fast. It's not like you're just out there just casually it's like anything. There's no signs or like a big spectator for like I don't know, a bunch of adults playing soccer randomly, but at a big soccer game, everyone's celebrating because they've worked really hard and they deserve some celebration.
Here's a great example. And I would argue that what Jake's doing is more impressive. He wins gold at 4.5.
Thank you.
Your mommy fly down with the sign?
Mommy did not fly down with the sign.
Was that even a discussion?
I don't know.
See what I mean though? But if you did a full marathon, I'm being serious. Would your parents, if you're like, I'm doing a full marathon in Kansas City, would they maybe be like, we'd love to come and watch?
They maybe would, and I would say, you seriously don't.
Yeah. But you're like, hey, I'm going to the World Championship pickleball. I'm gonna like compete at gold. They'd be like, all right. They wouldn't. Yeah. So why wouldn't they? What? So what has Big Marathon done? Isn't that weird?
Here's what I don't really get. I've never been, and I've done a couple turkey trots. That's about it. But the marathon, signs are so big. That's such a big part of it. But you only get to see, and it's like you have your support group there to cheer you on. But you're running 26 miles. You only get cheered on by your support group for 20 seconds?
Then they have to move.
Oh, they will see you at multiple points.
I think if you're a dedicated fan,
okay.
you try to.
It's kind of like a golf tournament or something.
I want to see them on hole number 4 and 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do see them a few times. So they need to come ready with like 4 signs then, because I'm not running to see the same joke twice.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. You're like, oh, it's the same.
No, yeah, you said chase me for donuts on mile 3.
So let me get this straight. Since I last saw you, I ran 6 miles.
You couldn't think of one funny thing.
And you couldn't flip it around and write something else. beat it. Yeah.
Same joke? That's the last show? Come up with some new material.
It's funny now that I think about it. Like the first time I headlined, it was like in Kansas City, sold out comedy club. You're thinking, this is mind blowing. This is crazy. My parents were like, we'll catch it when it's in town.
Well,
but when I did the half Ironman, they're like,
wouldn't miss it for the world.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. What have they done to us?
That's a good
They've
point.
tricked us.
That's a good point.
Yeah, your parents should have been in the audience holding signs.
Yeah, they should. This is a way bigger accomplishment
that had jokes on them
than me riding a bike for 3 hours.
A bike has wheels.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Anyway, that's my correct opinion. I'm very passionate about it, and I would again, like we're doing the High Rocks, and I thought it was a very clear like this will be a fun boys' day. We'll like just do our thing and like grab a dinner and go to bed.
We do, yeah.
And then guys start like, hey man, does anyone's wife? My wife wants to come cheer me on. I go, what? Just watch a bunch of sweaty guys run around a warehouse?
I think
sounds
it's a theory
awful.
kind of like your parents. It's like we're kind of like good job, boys. Like
We're really okay.
we really
So
support
this isn't the end of this, right?
Yeah,
Keep
we're
this
gonna-
momentum
We're
going.
gonna keep it up,
We're
right?
gonna stay in shape, right? Yeah, that's kind of why I think.
I love you like this. I love you getting in shape like this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. All right. That's a good point. Next. How long have we been going, by the way? Because
26.
I'm having a blast here. Okay.
My correct opinion is before 8 a.m. at a workout class, no one should be talking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't care if I'm there with my closest friends. We're all going to do this workout class together.
Let's catch up afterwards.
Not even. I mean, before.
Oh, you're
8
not there to talk to your friends
We're
at all.
working out together. We're supporting each other. We're there to be together and to for the
Camaraderie. Endorphins.
Patronage.
You're there to support local.
when you
Competition.
I have no idea what you're grasping at here.
Oh, no.
You do it with your
Is
friends
it
in
a
silence?
Menstruation.
Yeah, you sync up together.
Yeah.
when you're
Blood oath.
I honestly don't know the realm of what,
when you're
like
trying to like support each other by making sure they do it.
accountability.
Yes, thank you
Oh, okay. We were circling
Okay.
it.
for accountability.
Okay.
We're just there. We see each other. Good job. You're here. We're doing this together.
Well, and
See you
I'm shocked
later.
by this because you're really good at talking. So
Yeah.
I'm surprised you
Yeah,
don't
surprised
want
you
to
don't
do
wanna
it.
talk.
This is how I talk at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
You should see me at 6 a.m.
Wow. So even class ends at 7:30 a.m. Everyone's got a sweat in. You've been up an hour or two. You're still.
I mean, we can like exchange. It's not like we
fair.
don't speak, but I don't really want you to be super peppy towards me.
I was on like a 6:30 a.m. flight, so it's like 5:45 in the airport. And I was just like grabbing a drink, like a water bottle, and this woman was like, "You believe the price is on the?" She started like chatting me about the. I was like, I almost like.
Oh, hey, just heads up. It's 5:45
Oh
a.m.
yeah.
So we
Oh
don't
my
really do
gosh,
that
I'm so
right now.
sorry. Yeah, check your watch. I just couldn't believe. Like, would you try to chat with me right now? I look terrible. I'm like,
But some people are like that.
they get up, they get going.
I had a girl in college, you like all share a bathroom or whatever. I mean, she'd be like straight up like singing at like, 6, 7 a.m. in the bathroom and be like, nope,
Yep.
sorry, we can't.
Right, military family.
Yeah.
Good correct opinion.
That's my correct opinion.
Agree. Support it.
My correct opinion. This is a short one, sweet one. Too many car brands. Think we need to downsize. Start thinking about it recently. I don't know. What do we got? 35 different people making cars? Don't like it. Too
It's
much.
overwhelming. Wow.
Honda, Hyundai, a little too close. A little too confusing for me. Don't like that either. A
What-
lot of
what
them
are
are
the-
now owned by the other ones. Don't like that either.
What do we keep?
Like 5. I'm good with 2 Asian, 3 American.
Oh, wow.
Boom.
That's
Okay.
it.
That's it. And
You guys decide which ones.
Ford,
Ford,
Tesla,
Toyota.
there's your
Toyota.
Asian.
Toyota Asian, Honda Asian.
I don't know. See, it's because Hyundai is like, Hyundai is the Asian one.
Oh,
Or
Honda.
no,
Hyundai.
it's-
No, this is the same thing. It's just a different
It's just an Asian spelling.
Honda American Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Hyundai. You've done a Hyundai. And you're right. But, and who drives a Hyundai? Is that a loser move? Or a Kia? Who goes and they're like, I'm looking for a good Kia. But it's
Those
you
are
buy
only
a-
rental cars, I think. No one owns
Exact-
them.
Oh, okay.
A Hyundai. The
You only
Hyundai-
get a Ford, a Chevy, a Toyota,
A Tesla.
Nissan, Honda, Tesla. I'll do the 6.
Okay.
If you have a brand outside of that, you're kind of crazy. Like you pull up in a Volkswagen, you're like, what are you trying to do?
Yeah. Sprechen Sie
Nice
Deutsch.
Nazi car,
No,
dude.
no Jeep. That's what we have.
You guys have a Jeep?
Yeah, Jeep's American made.
We have a Wagoneer. Yeah.
I support Jeep, obviously. But besides, yeah, Hyundai's a little weird. Volkswagen's weird to pull up in. What are these other ones? Kia.
Did you guys ever know a girl in high school who drove like a VW Bug?
Yeah.
Oh, the
old
bug.
slug bug
Dude, what happened to
girls.
the bugs?
Yo, I don't.
Oh my gosh, bugs are dead.
You don't see them anywhere.
What happened to the
They,
bugs?
seen it.
they stopped making them.
They stopped making
Bugs are
them?
gone. Bugs are dead. Remember growing up?
We gotta-
Slug bug.
Yeah.
And you'd hit each other.
Yeah.
We got to fertilize these bugs.
My friend.
Maybe it was too much. It was too much like domestic violence.
Yeah, too much slug.
I couldn't wait to see a bug so I could hit my sister.
Oh my gosh.
I was a little boy. Yes, I found one. Slug bug.
Wow.
I remember getting annoyed being like on the school bus or something and like, yeah, I saw one slug bug. I hit my friend. He's like, "Oh, are we playing slug bug? Oh, okay.
Safety.
I'll start looking." And I was like, "That's not really how it works. You're always looking.
You're
It's not an
always-
on and off switch." Still remember that.
Okay, yeah, so there are just there's no more ever.
Yeah.
Dang, yeah.
Wow.
What I don't like is all the sub brands too. I looked it up. Like General Motors owns Chevy and GMC. I feel like they were kind of
Shouldn't be.
competing in like the truck world. They're the same. They also own Cadillac and Buick. Why? That's what I'm saying. Why do we need all these if they're owned by the same?
Yeah, that is
True.
I thought those were all like competitors.
A Mazda, dude.
Volkswagen owns Audi, Porsche, Lamborghini, Bentley, and Bugatti. Why do they need to own all those? Downsize.
Annoying. You ever met someone who drives a Mazda? They're gonna end up in jail, right?
Mazda.
Yeah, I just feel like I've only.
What kind of cars do Mazda make? What's the name of the cars?
Is it Miata something? Or is
Mazda.
that might be something I ordered.
Misdemeanor. Yeah, I drive a Mazda misdemeanor.
I drive a Mazda in Florida. It is the age of consent.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's because I've always driven. I'm a Nissan guy. Then we got a Jeep. What was your first car? This is fun. First car.
My brother and I shared.
See this? Just all right.
Well, this
First
is
car.
Here, ask me.
What was your first car?
Ford F-150.
What was your first car?
really old Nissan Pathfinder that I shared with my brother.
No. Just the
Real
answer.
Nissan.
And you know what? The fun fact about this car too is that obviously it was an old pre-owned. We bought it. It had like a subwoofer already in it when it was purchased,
Thank
like
goodness.
a really bad one. And I mean, it was kind of a joke. I'd crank that up real loud.
Heck
The
yeah.
whole car's just like rattling.
Derek, first car.
Nissan Altima.
Oh, that's your car.
Oh, that was my car for years. I drove 3 different ones. That was my car, dude.
Before it became a meme.
Right. Now it's a meme.
What about it as a meme? I've never seen this.
They cause chaos on the roads. If you ever pass a Nissan that doesn't have a bumper destroyed and flying
It's
by
kind of
you,
gotten, it
Oh,
got
wow.
taken over by I don't know why, I guess.
Fast
So
and
I had
Furious.
one too. That was my second car.
Wow. Good job,
Okay.
you guys. Keeping Nissan afloat.
Yeah.
I know. My first was Nissan Xterra.
What color?
Copper.
Copper.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. Nissan Xterra, dude, and copper. Yeah, I've told that story, I believe. I said, Dad, my dad was like, what do you want? I go, I literally don't care at all. All I care about is not picking it. And so I think one day someone rolled up with a copper Nissan Xterra and a good deal. He said, all right, son, happy birthday. And I go, dang, I should have had a little bit of an opinion.
Yeah, that was
But
a good lesson.
Can't go back now. Yeah.
I guess I do care a little bit. I care more than I thought I did.
All the kids at school said I drove a copper tampon. Don't lie. You guys are bullying me.
And you believe in bullying. So
It was funny.
Volkswagen stopped producing the Bug in July 2019.
Dang,
Wow.
No more bugging.
Fascinating.
I had a
Where do
friend
they
in
have it?
college who drove one of those.
I don't think I've ever been in one.
They're pretty small.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never even been in one.
Well, cool. Thanks for correct opinions, guys. About to have Anjelah Johnson on. Very excited. You nervous?
Yeah, no.
Where should she
yes.
sit? Should she sit in your seat?
Or like on the table.
Yeah, maybe just like Indian style.
Oh, okay. Good work. Indian style.
Yeah, I'm not. Probably shouldn't even say that anymore.
Yeah,
She's like
Hispanic.
legitimately like, oh my gosh, delete it. No, it's fine. We grew up saying Chris. Yeah, we said Indian style, I guess. And
Yeah.
It was
crisscross
both.
applesauce is what
It
we
was
liked.
both.
I still
Don't
sit it.
cancel me.
I'm crossed up right now.
I'll come sit next to you, and she can sit in my chair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're so smart. Well, I hope everyone's having a great holiday season. Please enjoy this interview with Anjelah Johnson. Go see her on the road if you haven't. She's very funny.
Yep.
She's very hilarious. She's a great gal. Which is what we care about in the studio.
She is.
Yeah. So enjoy, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Peace. Didn't you give your parents function health?
Yeah.
But we get an inheritance soon. What'd you learn?
I learned that they're very healthy. My mom was 10 years younger, her biological age.
Oh, here we go. Everyone's younger than they are, but even way younger than I am.
Yeah, yikes. Bad luck, huh?
Function Health, proud sponsor. Thank you, Function Health. Give the gift of health this holiday season. What a unique gift. Everyone gives one.
It's very
Clothes
unique.
or
I love it.
what is Function Health? You get to go test 160 plus biomarkers. They partner with labs across the country. It's easy to go do. They take some labs. They test out a bajillion things. It is a game
Your heart,
changer.
your hormones, inflammation, stress, all those things.
So she already gave it to her parents. I'm gonna give it to my parents for Christmas because most gifts fade. This one helps loved ones stay healthy. The gift that keeps giving. So own your health for $365 a year. That's $1 a day. Learn more and join using our link. Support the show. Go give it to someone. It's usually like $500. It's $365 with this offer. Functionhealth.com/Trey or use gift code Trey25. That's TREY25 for a $25 credit towards your membership. So once again, functionhealth.com/Trey. Give the gift of health. Thanks, Function Health. What do we give my mom for Christmas, by the way?
We already got her a Lola blanket, which is
Should I just give her another?
Honestly,
We love to
yeah.
give our loved ones just our podcast sponsors.
But it's
because
too
they're
good.
great.
Yeah, it's too
And we
good.
have a great offer. We have a 40% offer for you guys. So please support the show. Get it. Lola Blankets. You've probably seen them everywhere. I got one right now. Look how insanely soft this
our
is.
kids
Katie,
love
Katie
them.
said I can't show her face.
Yeah, I'm like
You
ready
look
for
so-
bed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're traveling. Figure this out. The best blankets. They have them in a bajillion colors, sizes. There's heavier ones. It's just the best blankets we've ever had. I'm not kidding. And 40% off we can give to you right now for the holiday. So it's a perfect gift for yourself or that loved one. Give the
really
gift of softness this holiday season with Lola Blankets. For a limited time, our listeners are getting a huge 40% off. LolaBlankets.com and use code CorrectOpinions. All one word. Just head to LolaBlankets.com and use code CorrectOpinions. All one word for 40% off. After you purchased the last where you heard about them, please support our show. Tell them we sent you. LolaBlankets.com. Use code CorrectOpinions for 40% off.
If I say something I regret, I'll tell you by the time I walk out of here.
Yeah.
Perfect. I know. We've done a couple over the years where it's like, they're not a comedian. They're more like regular. Like they're still like scared. You know, we joked about this one thing and then we posted it and their team was like, delete the episode.
Oh, no.
You know, it's like, we haven't received any negative feedback.
Like, it's fine. No one cares.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You have a kid's book? You wrote a kid? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
How cool.
Have you
No, I want to, but I haven't yet.
wrote a book?
I did.
Yeah, right.
I have a memoir, and then I talked to my agent about doing a kid's book, but they had so many like stipulations about it. It shouldn't rhyme. It shouldn't have an animal. It shouldn't like all these things. And I'm like,
Oh wow.
what?
Like, caterpillars
What?
aren't in right now. We're
Yeah,
out on
like it was
that.
very
Yeah.
that. And I'm like, I want to do a kid's book, but about my dog. And we tour, you know? So it'd be like his adventure in every city that we go to. And it's kind of like I'm the background character of it. And we arrive in a new city. And then we go to do sound check and he sneaks off and he goes and explores the city.
Oh, that's kind of
So it's like introducing you to the next city, like, all the landmarks of,
Great.
you know, here's Rocky Steps and here's the Liberty Bell. And here's like all these things, whatever in Philly. And then he makes it back to the venue by the time I'm waving goodnight to the audience. And it's like him running back onto the stage, like that kind of a thing.
That's great. Just don't make
Yeah.
it rhyme, but that sounds great.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, if it's about your dog and he's social media, he has to have at least this amount of followers. And it was a whole thing. Yeah.
Get those numbers up.
I was like, this sounds stupid.
why
This
Alex
sounds
is here.
ridiculous. But yeah, but then I was like, okay, so do I self-publish? But I don't know. Anyways,
We're rolling?
just wanted to prick,
we're talking.
prick your brain about it.
No, my book was great, and it's funny. Mine, I was more like writing a kid's book. I'm not missing anything, right? It's not like rocket science, right?
No,
But
yeah.
you just kind of. I mean, the hard part is, I guess, finding the one that everyone loves and everyone buys. 'Cause
Yeah.
As you're a mother.
Yeah.
I'm sure. How many kids' books do you have?
Oh my God, so many.
And now we're at the. Do you experience this when we get a new book? It's like the best day of my life.
More exciting
Like,
for us, I think.
I'm like,
finally.
thank goodness, I'm going to read a new book tonight.
Yeah, but then she don't want a new book.
Yeah.
She wants
Hey,
her
hey.
same book over and over and over. But I find I have favorite books, like illustration wise. I'm like, oh, this is too busy. I don't want to look at this. You know what I mean? And so I'm like trying to pick. I'm like, let's do this one tonight. And then, because I'm going based off of my preferences.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And then you said your daughter is 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And because we get a lot of books, some people give you books and they don't really get it, or so it's more for like a 6-year-old.
Uh-huh.
So then I'm like kind of just making stuff up. I'm like, this is advanced
This is
stuff.
way too
yeah.
long.
Especially
We
like
don't
the
need to-
Jesus books from
Yeah.
my grandma or something. It's like a
Devotionals.
kid's Bible. Yeah, it's like kid's Bible. It's like Jesus was crucified. I'm like, maybe he's 2, right?
Yeah.
Let's like wait a few. So I'm just like, he took a nap and then he came back.
Yeah. He took a nap. That's so funny. My daughter loves Selena. Selena Quintanilla is her jam.
Amazing.
And so we got a Selena book. And we watch all her concert videos on YouTube. We listen to her music. She loves to dance to Selena. And then so we're reading through the book. I forgot
Yeah.
it's about her
Yeah.
life. And then
Yeah.
The
she
end of
dies.
that book is
Yeah. So then we get to the next page and I'm like, she doesn't know yet.
Yes.
Like I haven't told her. Like she doesn't know that she's only 2. And so we turn the page and she just goes, everybody's sad. Cause it's a picture of all
gosh.
these kids and people holding up like we love you signs and they have like candles and it was like her memorial. And then it says like, and on this day, and it's like, it's a kid's picture book of her life. And
Wow.
so it's like, and on this day she was killed, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not reading that to her. I just go, oh, and then she went away. So people were sad.
Good night, good night, good
Next
night.
page.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't think about that. Whoops.
I think that's a
Wow,
good
yeah.
opportunity to be like, they were all very sad because she disobeyed her mom.
Yeah.
That's what they're so sad
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
She didn't want to brush her teeth.
That's
you know,
right. You have to brush your teeth.
It's a great opportunity for manipulation.
Yeah.
That's
Which is all we're
my
doing.
favorite part. Yeah.
That's all we do all the time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You just picked up our son. How was he doing?
He was great. Yeah. Happy kid. He's always happy at the end of school. Beginning of school is questionable.
Does your daughter love her dad?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Everything's boppy.
Mine are
boppy,
iffy on
boppy.
me. Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Are you
Don't-
strict, Dad?
I guess a little bit. No, I'm not. Oh, that kind of makes me feel good. Sometimes I feel real hard on him. I guess I'm kind of a softie.
It
I'll
depends.
kind of be a dad, and then I'm like, oh.
Then you regret it, and then you're like too soft.
But your daughter likes you or dad more?
Oh, I'm her person for sure.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But everything is boppy, boppy as soon as he walks out of the room. Boppy, boppy. Like, so, I mean, she loves him.
Our son just hit his face from Trey. When
yeah, I just
was
popped
trying
up
to
like
show-
to say hi, like, hey, buddy, I'm gonna do some more work. I'll see you. And like as I approached, he was like,
Oh,
is that weirdly
I
sometimes?
don't
I'm
know
like,
why.
all right.
But then I don't know what he's doing.
But it's fine.
They're
At 4 a.m. I
two.
was in his bed. We had a moment. It was beautiful.
aw,
Get in there. And he was caressing my face.
so cute.
Yeah, right. She's like, you go get him. I'm like, ugh. And then you're like, I'm glad I went.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, Angela Johnson, everybody.
Hey, we're on the
Didn't
podcast.
officially-
For being here.
We're in it.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. You're performing in Kansas City. So
Uh-huh.
thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Sold out tour. Going
Look at that.
everywhere. How
Look at that.
many cities you got left?
Oh, well, actually, on this run, we just have like 3 more cities, then we're done for the year, right? I think we're done for the year,
Oh, that's nice.
and then we pick back up in January.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking to your crew here that you've been on the road. You haven't been home in like a month?
Well, no, we just got back on this run. So we started October 2nd, then came home for a week off, and then we got
Okay.
back on the bus. And so we're a week into our next run.
Okay.
And you bring your daughter everywhere.
My daughter, my dog, my husband, the nanny, everybody.
How did she do on the
whole
bus?
Oh, she loves it.
Okay.
She loves the bus. I was just talking to Danielle yesterday. I'm like, this is wild that this is my daughter's childhood. that she's like running up and down the bus and like going into everybody's bunk and like, you know, just like playing around with everybody and like screaming and just like, this is her house is a bus, you know, and then we're in the hotel room and, you know, she's pretending the suitcase is a boat. And then now we're in the boat. And I'm like, this is what happens when you grow up in hotel rooms. Like everything is a toy and it's, I don't know, it's wild, but she loves the bus. She loves just being wherever we are. She's fine. So,
Okay. Does she sleep in a bunk?
no, we made the back lounge her room
Okay.
so that we could close the door. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, then everybody's going to hear her singing "Oh McDonald" at 2 a.m. You know what I mean? And so we're like, no, we'll just close the door. We'll make that her own little room.
Okay.
And we have her like her playpen set up back there, and they strap it down so that it doesn't move
move
when the
around.
bus is driving. But yeah, so the back room is her room.
The sacrifices we make. You used to have a nice fancy back lounge.
Uh-huh.
Now you
Nope.
and your husband are bunkmates.
Yeah. I actually prefer the bunk. It's cozy.
This really is.
It really is. You just like get in your little cocoon and you have your own air vent. You have your own just little space. It's nice and dark. Yeah, I love it.
I enjoy the bunk. Trey, on the other hand, well, sometimes he'll be the one screaming at 2 a.m.
Yeah, I see. Sometimes I have a problem. It's guaranteed because you've got some room, right? You ever done the coffin bunks?
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah. You're not doing that now.
No, well,
Right.
the front bunks are the coffin bunks.
Okay.
The back bunks are
There's
condoed.
The coffin people.
Yeah, they're the
Hello.
coffin riffraff
Hello,
over there.
Coffin people.
Yeah.
I struggle with the coffin. We've done that a few times. And I will legit wake up in a oh
Oh no!
Yeah, I'll like move. I think I'm claustrophobic, but so I struggle.
Yeah.
So that's why I like the back lounge. But the back lounge is very bumpy.
Oh yeah, but she still
Anyway, it's
sleeps
a
right through
bus.
it.
Well, that's
Yeah.
great. We took our 2.5-year-old and 1-year-old on a bus weekend, and that was so the big queen 1-year-old girl had the back lounge. Or but like 2-year-old, you're in the bunk, and he would get out. He'd move.
We found him
crawl
in
out.
like
He'd
the
go in
junk
another
bunk
one.
when we came back for the night. He
No.
like was poking his head out of the junk bunk. We're like, how did you get in there?
Cozied up
It's
with other
like-
luggage. It was
Yeah.
I
It
had
was
to
his own
sleep.
fort.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had to
yeah.
sleep with him in the bunk. Me and him in one coffin bunk,
Oh.
which is sweet. But then we woke up at 5 a.m. in Bakersfield, and it was kind of like, what are we doing? So we're figuring it out.
Yeah.
But we took our one child when we had one everywhere. It's the best.
Yeah.
2. Do y'all want more? You know,
No, we're old, so
1 and done.
yeah.
That's great. You'll take her everywhere. 2
Yeah.
is humbled up. We're like, we're gonna take 2 everywhere.
Yeah.
Been a
But
little-
we've canceled multiple after doing it a couple times. But
like I'm too tired. I can't do that.
Yeah. No, we're too old. We started late. I had my kid at 41. So
wow.
yeah.
for you.
I'm 43 now. I'm too old. I should have started earlier. I never wanted kids. This was like a ninth inning little,
On purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it's
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
What changed your mind?
It was COVID. It was after COVID happened and everything went on hold and everybody's career was on hold for a minute. And my career was always my baby. It was always the thing that I wanted most, that I dreamt about, that I thought about. And then all of a sudden I was fine without it. And I was like, this like always dreaming and wanting more isn't fulfilling. Never being like that's it. I did it. I'm living my dream. It's always like, even when you achieve your next goal, it's always okay, but what's next? And there is a healthy part to that, because you want to be in motion. You don't want to be stagnant. That's when the mosquitoes come, right? You don't want to be stagnant,
Mm-hmm.
but you also don't want to be like never satisfied,
Yeah.
So it's like that fine balance. And it was becoming like never satisfied, because especially in this age of like social media, when we get to watch other people's lives and we're like, oh, I should be wanting that.
Yeah.
Oh, I should be doing that. Oh, okay. Well, once I get to there, then, right? And then so it's like never enough. So then I got in 2020, when everything was on hold, I was like, this is actually not that fulfilling. This is not what it was. Shoot, did I mess up? Should I have had kids? Because all my friends tell me that having kids is fulfilling, like that there's nothing better than that. Like that is the thing, but I never wanted that. So I was like, oh man, I think I might have messed up. I probably should have had some kids. And I didn't even know if that was an option for me. At this point, I was 38 when this was happening in my brain. And I was like, well, let me go to the doctor and find out if I even have any options. Like, do I have any eggs left? I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never looked into this because I've never been interested. And everything was like, okay, you do have eggs, but like very minimal. So if you want to have kids, you better hurry up.
You got 3.
Yeah, that was pretty much, it was like that.
I thought women have millions.
No, that's sperm. Sperm is billion count.
No, don't women have millions? Like
You're
years
thinking of
ago?
Maybe over lifetime?
You're thinking of
Like we
emotions.
start.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing as eggs. Yeah.
Wait, you're born with like what?
I think you're born with
25?
no.
million.
I think maybe you're born with millions, but it diminished.
I guess
I
I'm
think
thinking
it's
of when they like extract the eggs.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah.
if you go to like save your eggs, a good count, like my friend, she got like 16 eggs.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I
yeah.
got 2. You know what I mean? So it was like that.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
wild.
Well, that's
Like a
awesome
chicken
that you were
coop.
able to have her.
Yeah, and she's
congrats.
definitely a miracle. So thank
Yeah.
you.
So sweet. So how would what was your career like pre-COVID versus now as a mom? Like how do you attack it? How do you feel about it?
I have more balance. I have more let's see, how do I phrase this? Where before my career was my everything, so I gave it my everything. Now I'm like, I think I have about 80 emails that I haven't even looked at. And I'm just like, Danielle has to bump me all the time. Hey, you got that offer in your inbox? And I'm like, oh yeah, okay. When was it? It's next year. I'll look at it later. Like I'm not obsessed with it.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with her. You know, I'm like, what are we going to eat today? Let's find a new children's museum. I want to be present with her in the moment. I don't want to be on my phone checking my email while we're trying to, color, like, so I'm not obsessed with my career as I was. And I just kind of approach it as before it'd be like, I got to jump on it. I don't want to miss this opportunity. I got to jump on it. And now I'm like, hey, what's for me is for me. It'll be there. When I put her down for a nap, I'll go check.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
Mhm.
I have more
it's,
balance.
It's kind of refreshing in that way when you just have something else to focus on. So you're like,
Yeah.
you feel the relief from your career of like,
Yeah.
this is not all my eggs are in that basket.
Uh-huh.
I got something that's making
Yeah.
me happy over here.
Yeah.
I'll do Trey's podcast.
Ugh,
At least I
fine.
can go home.
How far is it?
Yeah.
20-minute drive? Ugh.
Nap time? Okay, I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's asleep, so I'll come.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Because it seems like you used to do everything, or at least say yes to everything. I
Yeah.
mean, music, movies, shows,
Mhm. Mhm.
NFL cheerleading.
All
And
the
then
things.
now, does it feel like I'll do stand up and I'll be a mom?
I say no a lot more.
Yeah.
For sure. And sometimes even if it's like a nice paycheck, I have to be like, but will I have anything left for my family? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Will I have anything in the reserve tank at the end of this? And it's like, I only have her childhood once,
Yeah.
you know?
I did maybe not my first ever, but I feel like one of my first ever real, like, this offer is like an amazing offer. I got to do it. But it was Halloween night.
Halloween night.
Mm.
And so we're like, it was going to be my son was old enough to kind of do it
His
for the
first
first time.
Yeah.
Like, I can't,
Yeah.
I'm going to be bummed I missed that. So I said no. And leading up to the day, he won't put on his banana costume. No, I don't want to go trick or treat. None of it.
Oh,
And
no.
in my head, I'm thinking, I could be, if you, which is such a bad dad. I was like, if you freaking don't go trick or treating tonight, I'm gonna be so mad.
You start negotiating with him. Hey, I'll give you $5,000 just to put on the costume.
Yeah.
Put on the costume.
Listen,
Someone's working
better
tonight.
college if you want it. Of course, it turned out to be a wonderful night, and he got his courage up, and it was amazing. And because I was feeling the stress of like, man, I turned that, and then you just went to bed that night. Like, what a better decision.
Yeah.
No money, just great memories though.
Yeah,
And
totally.
a lot of, that's what's being a parent is great. Is great. All day was so stressed. He won't put it on. What are we gonna do? He has to wear a costume, but he did it. He was a banana boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot you were an NFL cheerleader. Raiders.
Mhm.
Raider.
Yep.
Still Raiders fan?
I mean,
I mean, they're
not like
struggling.
growing up when it was Oakland, Bay Area. That's, my home. Now it's Las Vegas. And like, sure, of course, I always love the Raiders. I always got love for the Raiders. Always. They're always my team. but it's different when it's like they live right by you. You know what I mean?
That
and
kind
it's
of
like,
ruins
this
it
is
when they
us.
change cities.
Yeah.
Like it's tough to stay on the bandwagon.
Honestly, at least Las Vegas is not too far from the Bay Area. Like if they moved like across the country and they're now like, you know, the Buffalo Raiders or like something, I don't know. I might have dipped out. I might have been like, nah.
It's a
Gold
mileage
Rush,
thing for
Niners
you.
all day.
Yeah, Gold Rush.
Yeah.
That classic Niners slogan
Yeah.
they're always saying. Hey, Gold Rush.
Gold Rush.
They're always
People
saying-
forget.
Do you love football? Like, do you love watching it?
Not as much as my daughter, apparently.
Really?
Oh my gosh, she loves football.
Okay.
And she's only 2, and she thinks she understands the game, and it's really, really cute. But she will actually sit there and watch the game with my husband. Like she's a part of it. When they
Wow.
cheer, she cheers. So now she knows, like, just if anything is happening on the screen, she's cheering. She don't know who she's cheering for, but she knows there goes the ball and she's cheering. Like she's just very
She's cheering for the sport.
into it. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
For the,
And she calls it football. And football has become a character in her life now. And so it's like her imaginary friend. And she'll be like, Mom, give football game a hug. And I'm like, yeah, you could give football game a hug. And then she'll do like a
Oh my
hug.
gosh.
Yeah.
I love it. I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
I love football. I'm gonna give it a kiss.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah, my son he'll watch now because he's kind of seen the tackling and in our wrestling and messing around the silly time. So he loves to watch now when he laughs and he goes, man, they're being so silly. They're being so silly.
Those
I'm
silly
like, yeah.
guys.
It's like after he's like unconscious on the field. That guy's got hit really silly.
He's
Yeah.
taking
He
a
sure
nap.
did.
I mean, we do use silly to like divert
His life will
a
never
lot
be the
of
same.
things.
Yep.
A lot of silly.
Something
Yeah.
scary happens. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, so
Oh, yeah.
silly.
All those silly Halloween decorations
Yep.
are so silly.
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a full blown argument in front of them. Man, mommy, daddy, you're silly. Somebody's like, yeah.
Silly time.
That's how you have to do it. Yeah, it's scary to think of the time's going to come when they won't fall for that. We're going to have a real conversation.
Yeah.
Like, that's not silly.
Yeah, Selena is
Yeah.
not coming back.
Yeah. She's not taking a nap. I'm sorry. Let's talk about this. Not yet,
Oh,
though.
wow. That day.
Speaking of your husband,
Uh-huh.
I grew up a very sheltered Christian boy, contemporary Christian music, Christian rap, all of it.
CCM.
Group One Crew.
Hey,
Not too bad. Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm pretty sure back in the day they made it on like there was now that's what I call music. There was like
Yeah.
the wow.
Uh-huh.
That's what I call
Cool.
The
Christian music.
edgy version.
Wow, that's
What I
a
call
good
music.
effort.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, saved.
Wow, almost. But anyway, it was on. I'm pretty sure they made it onto a wow, and that was my introduction to the Group One Crew. So
yeah,
anyway.
they were back in the day. They were the Christian Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what
yeah.
people used to call them.
Yeah.
Oh
Pretty
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I did.
Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed. Yeah, Prince of Peace.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I do remember them. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, they're a big deal.
Because you grew up super Christian.
I did.
Yeah.
I think he has to be beat a little bit. I don't know.
We both, yeah. I mean, grew
Pretty
up a
close.
certain way, and yeah, I mean,
It's pretty much the same.
makes it into our material for sure.
Derek as well. He grew up. Oh, he grew up Mormon. So yeah, exactly. I mean, another level.
Are you
yeah.
still Mormon? No.
He's-
Just grew up Mormon.
You're the first minority he's ever met. I'm joking. But no, he's not anymore. But so he grew up sheltered, and then Katie's our wild one.
So wild.
She was
I-
very
Whoa.
silly for a long time.
Yeah.
She was very silly.
Oh, she got
Yeah.
silly in college.
Yeah. I
She
just.
grew up in a Christian home.
Yeah.
It was just less intense.
It was just less intense, but we were Christians. And
She's
They
the
grew
most
up
well-behaved person I've
spiritual.
ever met.
Yeah, she just
Yeah.
she watched Harry Potter and we didn't. That's
Yeah.
like the only
That's kind of
difference.
it.
Yeah.
Were you raised really in it?
No. We started in Catholic church, but not even when I was born. It was just like towards the end, right before my parents got divorced. They got divorced when I was 8, and I did my first communion catechism in, Catholicism. But I'm the only kid that did it. Like my brothers didn't have to do it. My sister didn't have to do
Oh,
it.
wow.
Like, I don't know. I think
Were
they
you
knew I needed a
happy?
little extra.
Yeah. Silly time.
So I did like my first communion, and then my parents got divorced, so we had to leave the Catholic church. I guess you're not allowed to be there if you get divorced or something.
Oh.
So then after that, then my parents started going to different Christian churches. The one my dad went to was super conservative. The one my mom went to was very non-denominational, very slain in the Holy Spirit, speaking in tongues, a lot of different ethnicities there. My dad's church was like all white, and we would sing hymns at his church. And then this church was like gospel, people falling out. Like it was like very different on whose ever weekend I was with. And then...
And this is in the Bay Area?
Yeah, this is the Bay Area. And then...
Didn't know they had churches.
I was super into youth group. I got like super into youth group though. And I did like youth camp and stuff like that.
Cool.
And then I had my walling out time. Just
It was a popular show at the time.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. And then I've always just been Christian, but I've been like too edgy for the Christian people and then like too conservative for the non-Christian people. I've always been like somewhere in the middle where it was like annoying where people would be like, oh, I don't want to cuss around you. I'd be like, you're stupid. Like, don't do that. And then I would like say hell in front of this group and they'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were different. I guess not.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you loved the Lord. Oh,
Of the world,
wow.
I see.
We're going to be praying for you.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel like we get some funny feedback. I feel like whether it's videos or stand up. I mean, sometimes people like, I guess just because we're clean and we're white, people are always like, I'm Mormon too. And then you feel like you're like letting them down when you're like, I'm not, you know.
I don't know.
And you're like, sorry. We're still
Mormons,
cool, but I'm
man. Shout out
not.
the Mormons, you know. I just did a show in Phoenix, so there's a pocket of Mormons.
Oh, really?
Oh, they're coming for Utah. Yeah.
And so they descend on Phoenix.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Gilbert.
Yeah.
And-
Oh, I love
yeah.
I have cousins in Gilbert.
Desert Mormons, I believe they're called. Sand Mormons. That's a bit of a slur, but you can still say it. Say it while you can.
That is, they had shirts. That
Sand Mormons, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Latter-day Sand. They're obviously so nice, and they show up, and there was just one family that had matching shirts, and they were like, we're all related, and like, this is my sister, and I didn't want to be rude. They're like, they looked like 20 years apart. And it comes to find out they were. They're like, we're
Oh.
I'm the oldest, she's the youngest. There's 15 of us.
Yeah.
They're
Wow.
20 years apart. And they're like, these are my two of my 9 and 3 of my 12 children, and they're all there. And so it's great because if you get in with one of their families as like if they're a fan of you,
You sell way more
by the end of my
tickets.
career,
You just sold 4 rows.
that's 100 tickets a family.
4 rows.
I mean, by the time it's done, we got 4 rows in Phoenix. So we love them.
That's great.
We love them. Yeah.
By the way, Katie, how much money have you spent this holiday season?
I mean, just so much.
Do you want to be on camera?
No.
Oh, we're doing the ad read from our living room, and you don't think you're fit for camera.
At this moment, no.
Well, I think you're beautiful.
Thank you.
I think your spending habits are gross. But you know what makes them less gross? Cash App, proud sponsor. Listen up. Guys, support the show because we got to tell you a way to get free dollars if you like that.
I like $3.
Cash App. They've sponsored before. They're doing it again. And it's the time you buy stuff for your loved ones. So do it with Cash App. Cash App just released a new status program for the way people actually spend called Cash App Green. You would be...
High status.
I mean, you got to be climbing the ranks of the status.
status.
It unlocks new ways for you to pay, get rewarded, and easily grow and manage your money on your terms. When you spend at least $500 a month, no problem.
Yikes.
With the Cash App card or Cash App Pay, you earn green status, which unlocks benefits like $200 off of free overdraft coverage, higher borrow limits, and custom personalized cashback offers every Friday at places you love to shop. So turn everyday spending into status with Cash App Green. Download Cash App today or visit cash.app/new to learn more about this and other great features launching now. For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code CASHAPP10. That's CASHAPP10 in their profile. Sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Cash App Green, overdraft coverage, borrow, cashback offers, promotions provided by Cash App, a Blog Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. $500 a month. Can you do it?
Yeah, I think I can.
Cash App.
Yep.
But I feel like we also get feedback too, just like we are so clean, we perform, but it's like still, and maybe you get this too, like I didn't like that one part where you where you were sarcastic about your wife. I think
wow.
everything should be uplifting, you know. And
Oh,
like, that's just
no.
like, you know.
Oh no.
Yeah, and you just got to do your thing, because how do you know, you're a clean comedian, you're a Christian. How does that guide your writing, your performance? Because like right now, you know, a bunch of bits come to me. We're married, we have 2 kids, like our love life. I like to joke about a little about, because it's just like, you know, it's relatable stuff. When do you do it? You're exhausted, you're busy, and it's funny, right?
Yeah.
But then sometimes you broach that subject with a certain people that like, we can't even talk about, you know? So,
Yeah.
so I try to just go with what feels authentic to me. How do you,
exactly.
I guess, how do you balance all that? 'Cause
Exactly.
being clean can be tough, but
it's my own moral compass since day one. I never had to try to be a clean comedian. It was just, this is how I operate. Nowadays, I for sure have, it's a choice that I make, because I've evolved to where like I'm not so rigid, but I know the brand that I've built.
Yeah.
So I'll stay true to the brand. So there's now, when I'm writing a bit, I'm like, I want to say this, but I know I'm not going to, right? So there's things like that. But I've always gone according to my own moral compass, not trying to please anybody with my writing, because you're always going to offend somebody. You're always going to make somebody mad. So I try with my stand-up to just be, if I can sleep at night, I'm cool saying it. If I feel a little like icky and I'm going to bed and I'm thinking about it, I'm like, then I'm like, okay, you know what? That's not for me. It's funny, but it's not for me. And I just won't say it because it's keeping me up at night now. Yeah. So if I can sleep at night, then I'm fine.
Yeah.
You can take that thing off, by the way. Is that thing
this?
tripping? Yeah.
Well, I was just trying to angle it more. There it is.
Okay, you're
there
good.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I had a joke back in the day. I mean, it came from reality. Like when doing premarital counseling with my wife through our church, one night was like romance night. We're going to talk about it, you know, and obviously there's jokes that come with that. But our premarital counselor told us, they're like, you need to bring Jesus into the bedroom.
Oh.
And so it's like, I mean, that's a setup. That's such a setup right there. Right. You know, and then and I did material on it.
Does he want to be there?
Yeah, exactly.
Is it?
There is.
He's like, I'm omnipresent, but I'm gonna see myself out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had so many jokes of like, where will he be and what will he do, and is he staying the night?
Is he critiquing?
Yeah,
is
does he need a nightstand?
Are we gonna go over notes the next morning? Like, this is where we could do better.
And anyway, and I did that, and I felt great about it. I was like, thinking about like how I was raised, and like my parents, even my sheltered, you know, family. I was like, no, we would laugh about this, but eventually I think I let people's feedback get to me. And that was the main thing I was always receiving in the DMs. And eventually I just wimped out and stopped doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm not built like you.
Yeah.
I can't.
No, I sometimes.
Have you pulled back on a bit before? Cause you get too many of the straight laced folks are like, hey.
So again, it'll come down to like, if I stand by it, I stand by it and I'll deal with it. But if it's like a lot, I will sit down with people who I love and trust and be like, what are your thoughts on this? Am I going too far? Am I whatever? And they're like, nah, they're stupid. Just no, don't. And one joke is, it's not even nasty. It's just I did a joke about when I got a tornado warning in the middle of the night, right? And it was my first tornado warning since moving to the South from California. And the whole bit is about the tornado warning, but it's about the tornado experience, right? Oh. But in this piece, I talk about I get one of those Amber Alerts that go off in the middle of the night. And I'm immediately like, what child is getting kidnapped at 3 a.m. that you need to wake me up to tell me about it? Like, is this a VIP child? Like, that you think at 3 a.m. I'm going to run outside looking for Honda Civics? A silver one? No, I'm not going to do that. And people were so mad, like that they were saying like I was making fun of like kids getting kidnapped, and like, what if that was your child, and woo 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 woo. Yeah. And I'm like, no, I stand by this. This is funny. Sorry. This, you just don't have a personality. This is clearly you don't get the joke of like what's happening. But anyway, so there have been times, and there was a lot. That was not just like 2 one-off comments. Like it was like a lot of people. And then I'll also look at how many people like their comment. And I'd be like, oh, okay, you got something to say?
They respond, she's a comedian. Like, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes if I get a hater comment that's like stupid, I'm like, oh, you about to be blocked. But I'll see like, 12 people like their comment. I'd be like, oh, guess what? All you blocked too. Boo, 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 boo. Bye.
There is, that's a very specific situation as the creator. Like when you take great joy in like, no one ever sees this, but like, I'm going to block these 9 people. Beep. And like, they probably don't even notice it. But in your head, you're like, they're probably begging to be unblocked. I did have one time someone one and only time ever, because I'll block people sometimes. But one time in like a decade, someone like emailed me or something like, I'm blocked. I don't know why. I'm so sorry. Unblock me. And I could like tell I remember I saw some hater comment. I said, sorry. Yeah. Consequences. And that was fine. Like, they don't want to be blocked. I'm like,
you
kind of got to
did you
father
email
them.
back?
No, I didn't email back.
I was
but
like,
in my mind, I was like,
you made a mistake.
It worked.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
You're like, you email them back. Yes, you're blocked on Instagram. You can reach me here anytime, though. If you need anything at all. Like, this is my personal email.
I feel bad. I just email them a link of every upload. Here's the latest one.
You need to repent, first of all. Let them know. If you repent, then I will unblock you.
Yeah, that is nice. You get to big dog them a little bit. No. What you did was wrong. And you're going to sit in timeout. You get unblocked when I show you've changed.
How do you deal with haters online? Use block? You try not to mess with it much, or
it depends. It really depends on what is being said. A lot of times, if it's like just men that don't like women, period, and they want to just let you know, like, women aren't funny, blah blah blah. Just quick block. Just you don't need to be on this page anyway. But then so there was one time this woman, she left a comment. She had come to a show, and she was like, I did not like the show at all. All she did was talk about this is, and starts like naming like some things that I talked about. And I was like, okay, this one deserves a response, right? So I responded to her and I was like, hey, thank you so much for coming to my show. First of all, appreciate you buying a ticket, coming out. Every hour of material that I do, I'm talking about my life and what I'm currently going through. So in my earlier years, I talked about dating and the way guys hitting on me. Then I talk about getting married and marriage stuff. And now I just had a baby. I'm talking about becoming a mom, woo, woo, woo. And these are all the things that I'm going through, becoming a mom. So I was talking about breastfeeding, and she didn't like the fact that I talked about my boobs. So she mentioned that in there.
Gross.
I'm like, this is ill, sick.
Yeah,
silly.
How dare you?
Yeah. So then I was just like, this is what's going on in my life. And I've always talked about my life. But I understand my material's not for everybody. Maybe you liked my old stuff. You didn't like this stuff. That's okay too. Thank you for coming. I hope you had a good day. And that's it. And then, of course, she's like, oh my God, thank you so much for responding.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I still had a good time.
I love your boobs.
I don't know. I take it back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So every now and then, I get one of those.
You got time.
Right. Every now and then I got time. And then sometimes I got petty time too. Every now and then I throw in something petty. But now I've tried to ease off on the petty ones and just let my fans do it for me, and then they just start arguing. And if it gets real ugly, I'll delete the comment because I don't want to cultivate ugliness. But if somebody says something real stupid and that fan comes in and be like, oh well, actually, boo 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 boo, and I'd be like, see, I didn't need to say anything.
They do your work for you. That's
exactly.
the best.
Yeah,
That is the best. That's when you know they're crazy.
They ride for me.
Yeah. So you got a podcast now. Podcast co-host is right here. How did you and Danielle originally meet?
So Danielle is my everything. She's my tour manager, my assistant, my podcast producer. She's all the things. And so she's been 4 years now. Is it 4 years? And then when we decided to do the podcast a year ago, then she became podcast producer as well, adding another hat to wear. So, yeah. And then we initially met, we had a mutual friend. And my tour manager before, Danielle, worked with me for 7 years. And so when she was leaving to go start a family, I started interviewing for new people. And our mutual friend was like, what about Danielle? You should interview her. And so that's how her name got thrown in the hat.
Right.
And then so she won.
Congrats.
Look at you go.
Won the lotto.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's big. You gotta find your people. It's hard to
for
do.
sure. And I don't like to. I like family. So I like to find a person and keep a person. Like I'm not trying to rotate,
Sure.
find somebody new. Like I'm trying to keep you for as long as I can. And like I said, the girl before her, she was 7 years, and then she was like, I need to go have some babies, and kind of, tough to tour on the road when you're trying to have babies.
Yeah.
And, the girl before her, she was with me for I think like 4 years, and then she ended up moving to Canada. And like, so I try to keep people in my family. Like I'm not trying to next, you know what I mean? So especially when you're touring, you're traveling, and you're in this industry where you have to be away from your family. So you pick your family, you pick the people that you're comfortable with, you pick people that you love, that you connect with, that you vibe with, that you're gonna be sharing a hotel room. Sometimes you're gonna be on a bus in bunks right next to each other. You're gonna be on a long car ride. You're gonna be, tired. You're gonna be cranky. You're gonna be hungry. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be celebrating. You're gonna be disappointed together. You're like all the things. Like who do you want to be around you during some of your most vulnerable moments, some of your weakest moments, and some of your best moments? Like who do you want to be around you? It's definitely not a new person every few months.
Yeah. I feel like that's a quality you definitely have too. Very loyal. Like once you bring someone in,
Thanks,
like you're really trying to like.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Like these guys both with me for years. It's so cool. He started as my videographer, like helped me make like one video a week.
There's a lot.
8 years ago or something. It was like
overwhelmed
back in the day, and it's just evolved. Then he opened for me. He's on this, and now he's doing his own great stuff. And Derek, once I converted him to Christianity, he's just. No, I'm joking.
They actually kind of have a weird relationship.
Yeah.
He kind of sees him as his new dad now. And he's always done this, but now he helps me with the bigger projects. So yeah, that's the best way to do it. Why would you not want to do
And
it?
everyone else in your tour.
She's my one and only wife.
Yeah,
Been
I've been
together
around
5
for a while.
We've
That's a
really
good
been
point.
building.
So children have stayed the same so far.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet?
We met on Instagram.
Tell me this story.
Yeah, we met. I'm an
Who
Instagram
slid into
guy.
whose?
I met her
He slid into my DMs.
in like 2018.
Uh-huh.
Like late 17, early 18.
Yeah, he slid into my DMs.
So I had,
Late
this is way back when, right? So no one knew. I had a few 100,000 followers, but it was back then when it was my job, but no one knew I had a job. Like, what's this guy doing? And
Yeah.
so it's amazing she gave me the time of day, but she didn't know who I was. I just cute girl.
I
She
thought,
just popped up in your feed, or it was like a
Yeah.
mutual?
like
No,
the
no.
explore page.
Total. We call it a God thing. Other people would call it really weird.
Yeah.
But she popped up, no mutual friends, nothing. I said, "Oh, cute girl, Bible verse in her bio. Let's go."
Uh-huh.
And then she was in Atlanta.
Cute girl, the Lord is my shepherd.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
She was
Essentially, I thought that he, like a mutual friend, had like told him about me, right? Because it was just so random.
Uh-huh.
So I responded and I was like, "Oh, like what's
She didn't have
the
a following.
connection?"
She didn't have a following. At all.
No.
She was like a normal
And
gal.
so then he was like, "Yeah, there like is no connection." I was like, "Oh,
Oh.
this is
We
kind of
go-
weird."
okay,
Yeah.
we'll
Hi.
have the story. But then, she lived in Atlanta, so I took her out to dinner in Atlanta. We just like hit it off immediately. We did long
Wow.
distance.
You
Okay.
went to Atlanta to, I bet. I mean, that's impressive. That's like, oh my God, he's flying to
It's
come.
funny. I tried to diminish it. I was like, well, I was already out. I was like
No.
traveling somewhere, and I'm
He-
like, let me pop in Atlanta on the way home. I wasn't even on the way.
He flew from LA to Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
I was like, well, it's on the way.
wow.
I remember landing in Atlanta. I was just like, the main feeling when I landed wasn't like I'm about to meet my wife. It was like, this is a new low in my life.
What am I doing?
Like I'm this single dude, but we met. We just had the greatest night, and we kind of knew.
I mean, he got in
immediately,
my
and-
car. First of all, I was picking up a stranger at the airport. That was also a little
Right.
weird. I was like,
So I'm
what am I
like,
doing?
this girl's crazy. Why is she doing that?
Uh-huh.
All my-
Judging her.
Yeah, exactly.
All my friends are like, I have your location. Like, stay safe. I'm like- and he gets in my car and he's pretty much just like, what am I doing? This is weird.
This is weird. We're doing this, right?
And I
I
was
just wanted to be on the same page. Like this is kind of weird. We're doing this, right?
Yeah.
And it was kind of weird, but I was also kind of like, all right, like man up. Like, do you want me to leave you here? I think I did say that. I said, do you want me to leave you at the airport? Because I was like, I don't
Like, are we
want to.
doing this or not?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't want to
okay,
take
yeah,
you if
yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna be like all weird.
I like you,
and-
yeah.
So
But yeah, long distance. She moved here. We've been married 5 years. So.
Well, congratulations.
Okay, we're back. We're good. Thanks, Derek. What were we talking about? Oh, okay. Okay, we're back in. We're good. Yeah, we've been married 5 years. We're a good team. The team on the road we have is great.
Yeah, and it's great. I do think because I was able to go on the road with him his first tour, like before we had kids. And it's fun because now when I do go, it's like seeing everyone. It's like family. Yeah, you're seeing everyone.
Did you go every show on the tour?
I did.
Oh, nice.
That first
I like
tour.
quit my job and went on
Wow.
tour with him.
What did you do before this?
Before I quit, I was a pacemaker like clinical specialist. So I would help doctors like implant the pacemaker like program it and stuff.
Wow.
But we had like just gotten married and he was about to get on the road and
we did 2 weekends where cause she had PTO and all that. So I did like 2 weekends on the road where she was just like she came out to like a Saturday show, but she's like, I can't come Thursday, I have to work. And after a few weekends of that, we're like, just quit.
We didn't get married
This
to
is
like
silly,
be apart for a whole year.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah. And then you got to learn too, like how to operate when you just got married. And then like one of you travels. When we just got married, both of us were traveling. He was traveling with Group on Crew and I was traveling with my stand-up. And we both were just used to our lives of traveling. So we got home from our honeymoon and we left the very next weekend on tour. He went on his tour, I went on mine. And then I was done with mine in like a month and then came back and he was home for like a week and then he went on another tour. And it was like, wait, we can't do this. So we had to like figure out our new normal and what that was going to look like. And we had to go to marriage counseling like right out the gate because we were like, oh, we can't just keep operating the way we were operating as when we were single because now we're a family, now we're a unit. So we went to marriage counseling and some of the things that we had come up with were that he just can't do back-to-back tours anymore because he used to just jump on the next tour. There's Winter Jam and then now there's this one and all the different back-to-back tours and he would just keep going because he was a road dog. He didn't have no reason to come home. And it's like, well, now you have a reason to come home. So now you got to come home. So then things started changing and we just had to learn how to be a married couple where we're both traveling away from each other, how to take our breaks, how to prioritize each other while we're apart. Like, how do you have a long distance marriage sometimes?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how do you stay intimate while you're apart? Like, how do you stay connected while you're apart from each other? And the therapist that we went to was a therapist in Nashville who specifically works with touring musicians.
Oh, great.
Wow.
And it was a whole, like, he was trying to keep touring musicians married, basically. And like, that was like his ministry is he would do marriage counseling for touring musicians. So that's how we got hooked up with him.
There you go. How'd y'all meet your husband? And you?
I met him I saw him at my friend's wedding. Okay. My old roommate married his best friend. So at the wedding, I saw this guy. I was like, ooh, who's this? And he was handsome. He had this big old afro. And I was like, okay, somebody needs to introduce me to this guy. And then nobody introduced me to him. And he didn't introduce himself. And so I was like, that's weird.
Does he not know Oakland Raiders?
Hello. So then I went home from their wedding and I cyber stalked him on the internet.
Of course.
And I went to my friend who got married that day. I went to her Facebook page and then I looked at her new husband's Facebook page and I went through every single one of his friends until I found that afro.
Wow.
And then I found the afro and I was like, oh, he's in a band. Oh, he loved the Lord. Oh, like all this stuff. Right. And then I didn't message him or anything. I just let it go. And I was like, oh, well, snooze, you lose. You should have met me. Bye.
That's crazy. Getting to be like a pretty girl, you can just do that. Like, some other guy will hit me up. As a guy, you don't just let those things go. If you go through all that work.
She's like, yeah, all that work confirmed. He's the man of my dreams.
Yep.
I'll find another.
Exactly.
I'm on a flight to Atlanta. I gotta try it.
So I just let it go. I didn't message. I didn't even tell my friend, like, hey, who was that hot guy or what? I didn't say anything. I didn't tell anybody. I even looked him up for 2 years.
Oh wow.
I went about my life. I lived my life. I dated a bunch of duds. And then 2 years go by. My friend who got married that day, she hits me up out of the blue. At this point, we've lost contact. We rarely even talk because we were roommates. Then she got married and went to go live with her husband. Then so now I don't really talk to her anymore. So I get a text message one day from her that's like, "Is this still Anjelah's phone?" That's how much we were not in contact.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I was like, "Yeah, girl, what's up?" And she's like, "Oh, I want to hook you up with somebody." And I was like, "Who you want to hook me up with? Like Mad?" I'm like, "Who?" And she goes, "I don't know if he's your type, but look him up on Facebook. His name is Manuel Reyes." And then as soon as she said his name, all my research came flooding back. And I was like, "Oh." And I still didn't tell her. I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll look him up. I'll see what's up." I still didn't tell her that I already did. And I was like, "Yes, girl, sign me up." Like I didn't say anything. I was like, "All right, I'll check." And now, mind you, I'm on tour. I'm doing my thing. And so we start messaging each other like on Facebook and stuff. And we have our first Skype call. Okay.
Oh, come on.
This is before
Skype.
like everybody's FaceTiming. Like this is Skype. Okay. And so we have our first Skype call. And I remember I'm in a hotel room in Nashville, actually. And I just had a show the night before and I'm getting ready to fly out and go do another show. Like I'm on tour. He's on tour. We're living our life. And on this Skype call, I have no makeup on. My hair is like in a messy bun. I'm packing. So I keep coming back and forth from the computer, just like multitasking him and being like, "Hey, this is my life. Can you fit into this?" You know what I mean? And was very like, here I am, not trying to impress him, not trying to like do the most. I was actually doing the opposite of the most. I was like doing the least, where you're like, "Did you even want to talk to him? Like, what?
Yeah.
What's your deal?" But it worked because he was like, "Who's this girl not trying to impress me?" Because he's a very good looking guy. He's a musician. He's used to girls throwing themselves at him. And then here's this girl being like, "Oh, I'm actually kind of busy and I don't even have makeup on."
And like
But
not even
yeah.
in the frame.
Yeah. Not even in the frame.
Yeah. Speak louder.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. So
and
that was the start.
that's how it started. And then we just we grew our friendship. Like we just kept talking to each other and enjoying each other's conversation. And then we finally met up in person in LA. He flew to LA. He was living in Orlando at the time, so he flew to LA, and we went to lunch with my old roommate and her new husband, and then his best friend and me. And so we all went to like a group lunch, no pressure.
Safe.
Yeah.
It's safe. It's whatever. And that's how it started. And then the next day we did a little solo date. We went to lunch. We went shopping. And then he flew out the day after that. And we were like, "Yep, done." And we met in August. We were officially boyfriend and girlfriend in October, on October 4th. So our anniversary was 10-4. So we kept going 10-4
Cute.
because we're real cute.
So cute.
Roger.
And then,
we officially became boyfriend girlfriend on tax day.
oh, hey.
Hey, that's how I remember it.
So what would you guys like? What would you guys say to each other?
Yeah.
Oh, like you're the debit to my credit. Like,
Hey,
Yeah,
you're my
yeah.
write-off.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that really was our write-offs for
10-4,
sure.
and then
Yeah, so we got engaged Christmas Eve.
Oh wow.
Boom, boom.
That was
And then we got
fast.
married in
y'all are
June.
Christians.
So yeah, we hadn't even known each other a full year. And then we got married.
I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love. He was like, I just love how you just did the least. You like so chill. She's like, well, I stalked you for 2 years.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The truth.
I already
though.
know. Yeah.
That's
Balance.
amazing.
Balance, yeah.
When you know, you know.
100%.
It's really true.
How old were you guys when you got married?
I was 29. He was 30, turning 31.
Yeah. Like the older you get, the shorter it gets too. Like what you really like, what you didn't like,
Yeah.
and why wait?
Yeah. And we both had been around the block enough to know, to know the difference. And it was definitely one of those things. Like, this is very different from any other dating situation I've ever had.
Yeah.
And so it's like, some scenes different. Yeah. And then we just locked it in.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, okay. We can wrap up with this. This is called the Correct Opinions podcast.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a correct opinion?
I absolutely have a correct
Okay.
opinion.
Oh, wow.
We'll end on Angelah's correct opinion. Hit us with it.
Perfect.
Friends is the greatest TV show of all time.
Ooh.
Hey.
Are Are people trying to tell you it's not?
Some people would like
Okay.
to say that. And
Okay.
You're not.
those
You
people
agree?
Well,
are dumb.
I guess I would disagree, but it also feels like saying Titanic is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Well, I'm not saying
60% of
Friends
people
is
would agree with
one
you.
of the greatest. I'm saying it is the greatest.
Okay. Sorry, let me hear you out then.
Just greatest show of all time. 10 seasons of just pure hilarity. I quote Friends in my everyday life multiple times a day, all day long. Every podcast episode we do has a Friends quote, not on purpose. It's just
Spills
in
out.
conversation. All of a sudden, we're in an episode, and it's just the greatest show of all time.
And you agree with this? You can keep up with the quotes. Her co-host is here with her. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, what do you have to say about that, Trey?
Because you were a big fan.
Yeah, I love Friends, but since we've gotten married, I don't watch it as much because he doesn't really.
I've never gotten on board.
See, I do have some friends that are like that, and
I don't know. Maybe I missed.
they're
You grew up
also
with it.
yeah.
When?
I mean, I was in my 20s. I was on
Right,
the show,
kinda growing
actually. I was an extra on the show.
Oh wow,
An extra?
Yeah, season 9 and
episode?
10, I was
I
an
know you
extra.
know.
Well, season 9 and 10, like multiple episodes.
You're like in the back of the coffee shop?
Oh, believe it. Yeah. I have screenshots
so
of
were
me.
you a huge fan and then you were an extra?
Yes. It was like a dream come true.
that's fun.
cool.
It was a dream come true.
it's fun.
Did you meet any of the...
Oh, yeah. And they
You
loved
got-
me.
Oh. They're like, could she be the seventh one? They're like, she's an extra.
Okay, I think that's a sign that we should start watching Friends from the beginning. I think you need to do the full thing.
Do the full
Danielle
thing.
just gasped at the thought of you doing that. They might
You
give it a
gotta-
shot.
Everything will change.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched it, really?
I probably need to give it a fair shot. I think you either grow up kind of like in a Friends TV watching home or a Seinfeld TV
Exactly.
watching home, and we were Seinfeld.
That's what it was.
So
See, this is where we differ. I was not allowed to watch either.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
not
this is
growing
my
up.
problem.
What were you watching,
This is
silly
my problem
boy?
when you get in so many circles now, or like these interviews, podcasts. What do you, comedy inspirations growing up? I was like, listen, I basically wasn't allowed to.
have inspiration.
Yeah. I don't know any of the things
Other
you're
than
talking
Jesus.
about. Yeah.
Jesus was.
Wait,
yeah.
what'd you say? What'd you ask me?
He wasn't allowed to have inspirations other
Oh,
than
oh,
Jesus.
Yeah. So what did you watch?
Everybody Loves Raymond was our big hit.
Oh, yeah.
That was a little
Oh,
more
okay.
family oriented, but
Uh-huh.
we had to skip a few of those episodes when him and Deborah would get a little.
That's the only thing that was allowed in my house too. That's the only
Oh.
adult. show
So
that- yeah.
I do need to catch up on both. But I've seen, I don't know. All right, that's your opinion.
It's my opinion. Sticking to it.
We can do it. Respect. Because now in the new age and like in my 20s, New Girl's my thing. You ever go into that?
Yeah, my husband
Come on,
watched
she
every
knows.
episode of New Girl. I've seen some of the episodes, and I like the episodes. I didn't watch it from beginning to end like I do Friends.
Yeah,
Same.
we'll start going through
Same.
Friends. What's
We-
it on these days?
What you
Who has it?
HBO.
HBO has
Yeah.
it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for them.
you did like some brand deal a long time ago with like
Oh.
how to deal with Friends.
We did
Yeah.
that. We had to do the pivot.
We were moving it was
Yeah.
Pottery Barn did a collab.
with
So we were like,
Friends.
so we made this sketch where we're moving the
The
moving
apothecary
furniture going
table.
pivot.
And you didn't know Pivot? Like
No,
you
I
just
We
never
were
read
like
my
looking
life.
it up.
you were
like,
just
the scene.
quoting lines.
All right, it looks like
Well,
he says
I just
pivot.
like,
and
I
then he-
watched the scene
Okay.
in order to make the content, but it
Yeah.
is
But it is the
Shout out
apothecary
Pottery
table.
Barn.
It's
I'm
the
sure they
exact
assumed,
replica.
like-
Wow.
It's in our storage closet.
very big
How
Friends fan.
cool.
Mhm.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
it's funny.
to do a Friends
Pivot.
collab. Wow, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That's what's
There you
next
go.
for you.
Everyone's
2026.
Yeah.
Friends.
Keep
Make it
dreaming,
happen.
guys. Keep dreaming.
Yeah.
Well, Anjelah Johnson, everybody, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks for having
Go
me.
see her on tour. Go follow her.
Yeah.
Also, she's got specials everywhere.
podcast.
Yeah,
Book,
Yeah.
podcasts. I'm hopping on her podcast.
that's right.
So check that out too.
Yep.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you all. Talk to you later. Peace.
Bye.
Correct opinion.